A very good afternoon. You're watching News9 with me, Akshita. And first up, a singer couple, Divakar Shastri and his wife Premalata, have been arrested in Honavar based on a complaint filed by Raghaveshwara Bharati Swamiji of the Ramachandrapur Mutt. A complaint was filed against the couple at the Chandamanakere Achakattu police station in Bengaluru. The couple is accused of threatening artists not to perform at the Mutt's Ramakatha program. However, the couple's daughter has denied all charges and accused the seer, Raghaveshwara Bharati, of molesting her mother. A complaint has been filed against the seer at the Banashankari police station. Well, a shocking story coming to light, and in fact the question that's plaguing everyone's mind is whether in fact the step was taken by the Swamiji to ensure that the woman did not file a complaint against him, and hence he took action and put them behind bars. The couple, of course, have been identified as Divakar Shastri and his wife Premalata. They are very famous as singers, but it is understood that now they are behind bars because the Swamiji has claimed that the two ensured that no artist to perform at his function in his mutt. And now, of course, the couple's daughter has come out and stated that the reason he took such action is because he has molested her mother, Premalata. And we understand that now a complaint has been filed against Raghaveshwara Bharati for molestation, and this particular complaint has been filed at the Banashankari police station. The action has been taken up by Premalata's daughter. So was this an attempt by the Swamiji to cover up his tracks? Did he in fact molest this particular woman, Premalata, and then go ahead and file a complaint against them so that they would land behind bars and not take action against him? As of now, the police are still investigating the case. We will have to await more details along this front on who is telling the truth, whether in fact it is the Swamiji Raghaveshwara Bharati who had in fact been harassed by this couple who did not allow any artist to perform, or was it in fact this particular couple who were victimized by this particular man? Was the mother Premalata in fact molested by the Swamiji? A lot of questions at this point, but we will have to await more details on whether in fact there is any truth to what this complaint has come on to reveal. And of course, we understand that the couple are now in police custody. Their daughter is fighting for their rights. She has gone ahead and filed a complaint against this particular Swamiji in the Banashankari police station. Well, we also spoke to the spokesperson of the Ramachandrapur Mutt, Mr. Shambhu, who went on to tell us that considering that this case is still being heard, considering that it is in court now, they cannot comment on the issue. So, of course, we'll have to wait and watch to see if, in fact, there is any sort of reaction coming in, what the courts have to say about this particular case. And well, a visibly emotional Home Minister Rajnath Singh today clarified that there was no truth to the rumours spreading about his son, Pankaj Singh. Rajnath Singh, who appeared in court today, said that he was hurt by all the rumours that were doing the rounds. He even went on to say that he will quit politics if there's any truth to what is being said about his son. Pankaj Singh has been ignored by Modi in the UP by-poll seat list, even as he was being seen as a front-runner for the Noida seat. But Rajnath said that the Prime Minister as well as other BJP leaders were surprised by the stories that were doing the rounds about his son.
प्रधानमंत्री जी ने स्वयं मेरे समक्ष आश्चर्य व्यक्त किया है। नहीं, संघ में किसी से बात नहीं की। मैंने राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष और प्रधानमंत्री जी दोनों साथ बैठे थे, हम सब लोग, और उस समय यह बात कही। उन्होंने भी पूरी तरह से इस पर आश्चर्य व्यक्त किया है और इसे उन्होंने पूरी तरह से बेबुनियाद और निराधार। आई हैव टू से नथिंग। बस इतना ही कहना चाहता हूं। पुनः मैं अपनी बात को दोहराना चाहूंगा। जिस दिन मेरे अथवा मेरे परिवार के किसी व्यक्ति के ऊपर यदि कोई आरोप छोटा आरोप भी प्राइमा फेसिया, प्रथम दृष्टया सिद्ध हो जाएगा, उस दिन इस राजनीति को और सार्वजनिक जीवन को ठोकर मारकर मैं घर बैठ जाऊंगा।
A strong statement being made by the Home Minister there, going on to state if there's any truth to the allegations against his family, he will not hesitate to quit politics. My colleague Arun now joins us over the phone lines with more details. Arun, a very strong stand being made by the Home Minister there. If you could take us through exactly what took place, what is the issue that is brewing with regards to Rajnath Singh's son Pankaj Singh?
Akshita, it's very clearly a case where a younger relative of a very senior politician is trying to be accommodated, and that seems to have unruffled a lot of feathers, and that's the reason why you are seeing this kind of talk happening. And as you rightly pointed out, the person in question happens to be none other than the Union Home Minister's son, and that's the reason why you've seen so much of an interest coming in. In fact, remember, as you rightly pointed out, elections and then probably getting his son one of the seats. So clearly, that is something which has not gone down too well with a lot of people. And thanks to the fact that this issue has been fed on to the public, clearly we are seeing a situation where people are trying to exploit, trying to point fingers at the BJP and say that, look, you are the ones who are promoting family or dynasty politics. It's not necessarily the Congress. So clearly, Rajnath Singh once again going on to say that these are malicious and false stories. And that is why we are seeing a situation where Rajnath Singh has had to issue clarification, because clearly that is something which is not finding favor with a lot of people, Akshita.
Right, Arun, as of course you stated, it looks like a lot of talk has been surrounding this particular family, especially the fact that his son was denied that particular Noida seat ticket. But having said that, also there's a lot of talk on possibly someone targeting Rajnath Singh, on spreading such talk. In fact, Rajnath Singh himself has addressed this.
We have to wait and watch what happens next, Akshita, because remember now Rajnath Singh has spoken. And the more important thing is that even the PMO seems to have got dragged into this controversy about Rajnath Singh's son Pankaj Singh. And the PMO then has issued a statement clarifying its role or its alleged role as far as this particular episode is concerned. So the PMO has released a statement on the issue of ticket allocations, etc. And the statement from the PMO says that these are plain lies motivated and constitute a malicious attempt at character assassination and tarnishing the image of the government, Akshita. So clearly, they also have gone to the extent of saying that these kinds of rumor mongering are actually destroying the interests of the nation. So the PMO is trying to put an end to this problem, but it looks like that this could take some time. In fact, remember, there has been also some comment coming in saying that the Prime Minister himself had ticked off Pankaj Singh, the Home Minister's son, about unsavory political conduct, and that has actually found a lot of favor with the Delhi political circles, Akshita.
Right, Arun, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. But Rajnath Singh making it very clear that nobody will go ahead and touch his family. It is understood that a lot of talk has been surrounding the fact that Pankaj Singh was not given that Noida seat ticket despite him being a front runner, and there was a lot of talk that maybe that was because of his unsavory political conduct, and this did not go down well with Rajnath Singh, who's made it very clear that there is absolutely no question of his son not behaving in the most appropriate manner, and that if there is any truth to these allegations, he will quit politics. Well, a realtor, Gangadhar Sappa, has managed to barely survive after a brutal attack on him. The attack was masterminded by none other than his wife. She and her husband had been having a difference of opinion of late, so she plotted to kidnap and bobbytize him. Gangadas Appa was kidnapped on August 4th when he was on his way to Kallu Naikanahalli in Kunigal Taluk. Accordingly, the realtor was abducted, and in fact it is understood that he was held by his wife, who demanded a sum of 24 lakh rupees. When Gangadas Appa refused to accede to her demand, she administered sleep-inducing tablets, and with two of her associates, Kumar and Nanjunda, tried to surgically remove his testicles When the operation nearly failed, they had him shifted to Kim's hospital, where the doctors alerted the Magadi police. In fact, there are more details coming in. It is understood that Gangadas Appa had two wives, Gauramma as well as Gayatri. Now, it was his first wife who went ahead and committed such a shocking act. It is understood that she had a property dispute of sorts. She and her brother wanted a chunk of 4 acres of property land that Gangadas Appa and his mother owned. Now, when he refused to hand it over, it looks like they decided to sedate him. They went on to surgically remove his genitals and then dropped him off at his second wife's residence. Now, it is when he gained consciousness that he realized that something was wrong. He immediately rushed to the hospital to find out that, yes, he had been castrated by his brother-in-law as well as his first wife. It is understood that an FIR has been lodged, but the police are yet to make any arrests. And let's listen to what Gangadas Appa's second wife had to say.
ಮಾಗಡಿತವಿಂದ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ತಿಪ್ಕಣ್ಣಳ್ಳಿ ಇದ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ನಿಲ್ಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಮಂಕಿ ಟೋಪಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಲವಂತದಿಂದ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನುಂಗಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಂಜನಗರದಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಕವಿತಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೊತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರಂತ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕವಿತಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗರು ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ನೇ ವೈಫ್ ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಅದರಿಂದ ಅವ್ರ ಪರಿಚಯ ಅಂತ ಕವಿತಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಯಜಮಾನ್ರಿಗೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಇವ್ರ ಕಾರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇವ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಾಗ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋದ್ರು. ನನಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಜ್ಞಾಪನಕ್ಕಿರೋದು, ಬಲವಂತದಿಂದ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನುಂಗಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಸುಗ್ನಳ್ಳಿ ಹತ್ರ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆದೆ, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು. ಅಷ್ಟ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಒಟ್ಟಿನ ನಾನು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲು ಮನೇನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದಾಗ ಕಂಬಿ ಮೆಟ್ಲು ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಚ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೈ ಕಾಲು ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಗೂ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಪೇಯ್ನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗ 5:30-6 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಪೇಯ್ನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ಬಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಶುರು ಆದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಅವ್ರ ಬಾಮೈದ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರ ತಾಯಿಯವ್ರ ಅಣ್ಣನ ಮಗ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕರ್ಸಿದ್ರಂತ. ಅವನು ಅವರೇ ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಂಪೇಗೌಡ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದವ್ರು, ಇನ್ನೂ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಅವರು ಕೆಂಪೇಗೌಡ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲಿಗೆ ತರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಯಜಮಾನ್ರು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಇಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು, ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ, ನಮ್ಮವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ನಾವು ಬರೋ ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ತಂದು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಕ್ರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಿವಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಮುಂದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಎರಡೊಂದು ಏನು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
And moving on, the CBI has arrested M. Manunithi Cholan, the registrar of companies in Chennai, on a bribery charge. He allegedly took 10 lakh rupees from M.A.M. Ramaswamy, who is the chairman of the Chettinad Group, to stall a takeover of the group. Cholan allegedly took 10 lakh rupees from M.A.M. Ramaswamy, who is the chairman of the Chettinad Group of companies. The bribe was taken to declare an expected takeover of the group at its annual general body meeting on Wednesday, null and void. The anti-corruption branch of the CBI intercepted the car in which Cholan was travelling after collecting the money. Based on a tip-off, the CBI team intercepted Cholan's Honda City car at Raja Anamalapuram at 11:30 yesterday. The police and the cash and the car, were also seized. CBI officials searched his residence and offices in Chennai. Several incriminating documents worth 20 lakh in cash as well as a hard disk were seized. The Chettinad house in Chennai was also searched. CBI also booked Ramaswamy as the second accused in the case as the bribe giver. They have not arrested Ramaswamy in the case as he is bedridden and is 84 years old. Cholan was produced before the Special Judge Court for CBI cases in Chennai and was remanded in judicial custody. Further investigations are on.